Hi, I'm Judy Clibborn. I'm your state representative from the 41st District. Here we are at week number 4, and I'm sure you're reading all kinds of things about what's going on in Olympia, lots of headlines. And some of you may be wondering, why is it that we hear all about all these issues when the number one thing we should be working on is a budget? And I want you to know that there are many, many people working on the budget. Despite the fact that you see a lot of headlines, those are the things that are going on sort of on the side. What we have are people who are on budget committees, scouring the budget, looking for any cuts that they can make, and then they're lining up the cuts which will be the hardest for us to do, the things that really impact people's lives. And we will be making those cuts. So I know that you want that to be our number one priority. There are people all over campus, both Republicans, Democrats, House members, and senators working very hard, many of us working together. And we will come up with something that then the whole body can look at and say, this is what we're going to do to get out of town. So I want you to know we are doing what you want us to do. So some of you have been experiencing the tolling in the area that has occurred because of the 520 bridge. And I think the last time I talked to you, it was just before this was getting started. I want you to know that there were expected glitches and people have been reacting to them and responding. But until we get tolling underway for a couple of months, we're really not going to know exactly how the traffic patterns are going to change. Right now, I understand that there is much more congestion on I-90, on Highway 5, or Interstate 5 and 405. But people will start making different choices. And then I think when we look at it in a few months, we will say, now this is the new traffic pattern for certainly the east side of the lake and for the central Puget Sound. And at that point, if we need to make some changes, that's when we start making changes. So bear with us, be patient. We are going to build a new bridge. I think that's the most important thing. This bridge is dangerous. It could go down in a storm, similar to what we had last week. I was really glad to see that it didn't go down. And I think that when we get done, you're going to be very proud of the brand new bridge and how it works for our region. You will hear talk about tolling on I-90. You will hear talk about tolling for the hot lanes on 405. These are things that are in the works, but it will be a few years for some of those things to come about. In the meantime, I am proud to work on transportation and represent you in the 41st District.